Hey everyone, my name is Nicolette Maggiolo and I'm one of the registered dietitians for Home Base. Today, I'm going to share with you my top 5 tips for grocery shopping during a pandemic. So hopefully by now we are all aware of the general recommendations to practice social distancing, to wash our hands regularly, and to avoid touching our eyes, our nose, and our mouth. But it's likely that we're going to have to go grocery shopping, if not once, multiple times over the next couple of weeks, and there are certain things that we want to consider. Tip number 1, check your grocery store hours. Many grocery stores are either opening later in the morning or closing earlier in the evening than they normally would. Plus, many grocery stores are setting aside specific hours for folks who are over the age of 60 or who might have a medical condition that makes them vulnerable to COVID-19. Tip number 2, create a paper grocery list and be flexible. What I love about a paper grocery list is a couple of things. First, having a list allows us to limit our time in the grocery store because we're going in with a plan of what we need and what we want. And second, the fact that this list is written on paper allows us to throw it away at the end. A lot of times we dub our cell phones as sort of our third hand, which can carry a lot of germs. So with having a list that's written down that we can throw away, we can easily get around that concern. Lastly, please be flexible. The grocery store may not have exactly what you need at the moment, and that's okay. Maybe go in with the mantra of, if it's gone, I'll move on, and just find a reasonable substitute for what you were originally looking for. Tip number 3, do not hoard food or supplies. Now I know that during these times where we may feel a little bit more stressed or more anxious than we normally do, it's easy to want to purchase more food and supplies than we need. So I want to remind everyone that our supply chain experts have shared the risk of our grocery stores running out of those staple items is very, very low if we all do our part. So let's remember that the next time we go to the grocery store, we don't want to be the ones that are left empty-handed on something that we need. Let's do our part and try not to hoard the food and supplies we need. Tip number 4, pack your own groceries. Remember that you can actually pack your own groceries at the checkout line. You can wear your own gloves, maybe even winter gloves if you have those, and then just wash them when you get home. But this can be helpful for a couple of reasons. One, because you can limit how much other people are touching your food. And second, because you may actually get out of the grocery store a little bit quicker. Number 5, ask about getting your groceries delivered at home. If you're over the age of 60 or immunocompromised in any way, I really encourage you to consider getting your groceries delivered at home. And if you don't know where to start, maybe go to your grocery store employees or give them a call and see if they have a home delivery option. And if they don't, they may actually have a suggestion for where you could go. You could also ask your family or your friends if they have any suggestions for how you can get your groceries delivered at home. If you have questions about nutrition services at Home Base, please reach out to us. Visit our website at www.homebase.org/nutrition and submit a question under Ask the Dietitian. For recipe inspiration, scroll down and check out our recipe library. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please share our content with your family and friends, and don't forget to follow us on social media at Home Base Program.